Hey there, Sandra Edmond, Queen of Tax Seeds with your Tip Tuesday. So from here, I'm going to show you some tips on buying vacant land. I've told you guys many times how you can make a lot of money buying and selling vacant land. I used to sell lots of vacant land. In a video I did a few weeks ago, I said how I was just selling them like hotcakes. So one of the questions I've gotten are people asking me, well, how do you go about getting some vacant land? So I'll do some quick tips right now on buying vacant land. So right now I'm at my website here, Queen of Tax Seeds, and there's a county links page right here. And I'm going to click on Orange County CMT Comptroller, and then it takes me to their tax deed, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, here is the auction page. And this is actually an auction coming up in a couple of days. And there is a vacant lot on here. Which one did I click on? I think it was, let me just hit 964. Okay, let's go back here. This one right here. This one's interesting. This is a good one to show you guys a tip on because it's actually got something that I want to tell you about. So once we click the property appraiser, it takes us over to here. And so this is a vacant lot right here. And I believe that's the same one that I had open. So this is what I wanted to show you. Many of the property appraisers' websites work very similarly. So no matter where you are, usually they allow you to see an aerial. So I'm a big proponent of looking at the aerial of the property. Also, they sometimes will show you what's been going on with the property in the past. So if I click here, it just gives you a link to permits, right? So you're like, okay, what do I care about permits for? Well, if we continue clicking, we're going to see some of the past permits on here. One of them was for demolition in 2018. And they went out there to check it out. So anyway, this is going to a tax deed sale. So with that demolition, the county is not going to eat the bill. They're going to hold you responsible if you end up buying at the auction to pay for that demo. It's probably about $3,000 or $4,000. That's one tip to be aware of. Another tip that I like to do is make sure that you walk the individual lot. Okay, so go out there and walk it before that's a tip for buying. Let me click on here and look at the map and give you some tips on the map here. Oh, one thing I almost forgot here too is look to see what the property is zoned for. This one here is zoned vacant residential. So that gives you an idea of what may be going on with the property. So this one's okay, it's just vacant residential. Sometimes they have zonings for like industrial, and I kind of tend to sometimes stay away from that because it may have environmental contaminants. But anyway, we see here, it gives us a little aerial, and if we come over here and click on the 2020 aerial, we can see here it is outlined here. So just making sure that it is on a street, that's pretty good. And another thing you can do here is come on over to sale. And a lot of the property appraisal websites will allow you to look at other properties that have sold in the area. And you could even get as granular as going and looking for only the vacant land that is sold. And like something like this, it's better to see it on the base map than looking at the regular map because they don't pop up the individual figures on there. So let's back up to this aerial. And this aerial was taken in 2020, so you have an idea of when. So I like to pay attention to see what are the land features on there. So when I go out there, I'll be able to locate it and also see just what's going on with it. So my computer's running slow. But anyway, those are some of the good tips that you can do when you're looking at vacant land. Use just some of the tips, not all of them, but at least get you started if you're looking at vacant land or lots. All right, happy investing.